Good morning, good people. We figured out how to get the introduction going there, folks. All righty. We have some early risers here this morning. First one in was Mr. Sean Webb from Wyomama, and then Mr. Finders Beepers Corey, Robert from Las Vegas, Gary's Metal Detecting. Good morning. Oh, I got to cut out the sound on my other stream. There we go. All right, guys, got rid of the echo. Just Be Cool Metal Detecting. Good morning. Southwest Florida Dennis is in the house. And hello, how are you from Japan? Good morning, or probably good afternoon there. Mark Nardo. I hope that's not destructive like Sharknado. Oh, that's great, Mark. Mark Nardo. Oh, I love it. Guys got me laughing already this morning. Gem Steel. I'm not late. It was 9:01 when I clicked on here. Good morning, Mr. Jim. Good morning, Olin. Good morning, Mr. Charlie. Digging it back. Dan gave Rob money for an alarm clock, and he's still late. It hasn't gotten here yet, Charlie. Javier's here this morning. Good morning, Javier. Marty Verstal's here. Good morning, Marty. Miss Deej is here bright and early this morning, and it's even an hour early on her middle of the country. Just a swinging. Good morning. Scott Jarvie's here this morning. It's like Saturday morning cartoons. Yes, it is, Mr. Florida Knox Dalton. Well, it's 10 p.m. in Japan, not morning. Wow, I thought it was afternoon. You guys are like a whole 12 hours ahead of us, almost 11. Wow. Digging up the carrot. I'm sore from yesterday. We don't even want to talk about how sore I am yesterday, guys. I did a ring recovery out in the water. And when I got the ring recovery call, my coordinator said, well, it's either in the wet sand at the water's edge or it's in shallow water there just inside. Yeah, I've got 2-foot waves bouncing off my chest as I'm chest deep in the water going over my face. And yeah, it was a little deeper than we thought, guys, but I wound up doing a grid pattern and I wound up finding the gentleman's gold ring in about 2 feet of water. Oh, I should have put those pics up because my phone never likes doing pictures. But yeah, so recovered his gold ring yesterday. Hopefully he will give the club a nice donation, and hopefully, if I cannot get my parking ticket dismissed, hopefully he will pay for the parking ticket also, because I parked where he told me to park. There is his ring I recovered yesterday, guys. His gold wedding ring with the Irish knots on it. I finally decided to do a picture of a ring on the Knox, which some of the guys do, and I think that's a cool idea. And this is the gentleman, and he was a very happy guy. So I will be doing a short video on that this afternoon after Marlon's stream, and because I actually filmed it. But for you folks that haven't been to Charlie's page yesterday, Mr. Digging It Back, click on him right here. He released a video of our ring recovery in Tallahassee while we were doing a 1923 permission that I door knocked. A gentleman walked up that lived down the street, started talking to Charlie. Charlie happened to tell him that both of us belong to the Ring Finders organization. He said his little daughter had lost her little gold ring, her little gold child's ring in the backyard in the garden. I gave us very little hope of finding it, but we made an effort. And while I was swinging my little 6-inch coil over the flower beds and figuring this is never going to happen, Mr. Charlie went down the center of the yard and got a perfect little 6/8 signal for a gold ring and recovered the young lady's gold ring, and they were just ecstatic. So if you haven't had a chance, guys, get over to Digging It Back. Check out his little 2-minute video. It will warm your heart. It's a great video. That little girl who, when he said his daughter lost his ring, we were thinking it was going to be like a 10-year-old. She's 2.5, and she is just absolutely precious. And she was so excited when she bent down and Mr. Charlie pointed out underneath the leaves where her ring was. And she was just screaming with excitement. She was so happy. So let's see who else here. Texas Plug Riches, good morning. Saying a quick hello. Appreciate you stopping in. Bob Mazzoli. Hey, Bob, thanks for popping into the stream Wednesday. I since I'd been gone so long, I was spending some family time after dinner and came in the stream probably about a half hour after you popped out, sir. But if you come by next week, I'll be there again next week. So thanks for popping into Pat's Zoom meeting on Wednesday, Bob. Much appreciated. Santa's here. Good morning and good afternoon to him. It's Indian Rocks Beach Mike. Okay. Autism. I'm just going to be with IRB Mike. Indian Rocks Beach Mike. Mark Nardo. I love it. Digging up the Carolinas, Mr. Jeremy here. He is actually down here in Florida, guys. He is over on the east side of the county near where Dalton lives or used to live over near San Antonio. He is down here from the Carolinas. Fortunately, he was able to arrive safe even after a major accident where a truck kicked up a semi tire that had blown off a semi and threw it through the front of their car. But fortunately, they were able to control that. It messed up the car really bad, but it was still drivable. It looks like hell. So much grateful that they got here safe and took him down to Clearwater Beach that night. We did a night hunt on Clearwater Beach, and I am sure Mr. Jeremy will be putting out a exciting video on his hunt there soon. Having a clock isn't a problem. I'm setting it correctly. Could be that could be right. Oh. Rob found 14 karat white gold last time. Which Rob? It wasn't me. I did find gold yesterday, guys. After I recovered that gentleman's gold ring, I stayed in the water for a while. Why not? I was already soaking wet, and I wasn't getting any signals on the sand because it's kind of more of a private beach area for private residents, so it's not a lot of public access. So I thought I'd give it some time before I go to a more popular beach. And guys, in about 2.5, 3 feet of water, I found this little beauty, and it came out looking that gorgeous. And I was like, man, I don't see any tarnish on this. I don't see any flaking. I'm like, this just might be gold, guys. And then when I put my glasses on, I could see that it had a little bit of writing on the post. And guys, I zoomed in and looked at this with my loop. And if you look right there, guys, it says 14K. Rob has finally found gold on the beach. It's been 2021 since I found gold on the beach. So I am excited as hell about that, guys. I start the spring break season off with gold. So a ring recovery for the gentleman. He was ecstatic, and gold in the water at the same time. And I also think I found 36 cents. So what a day. Thank you, Mr. Knox. Olin Borden, thank you, Olin. Appreciate that. Oh my God, you did just what I told you to do. Thanks, Charlie. Yeah, I've already called him. He said he will pay the parking ticket, but I'm actually going to be towards Clearwater tomorrow. I've got to drop some halves off at the bank that if you look behind my sticker sign, there's a whole box of halves that need to be re-rolled. I did 4 boxes of halves this weekend. Got a nice amount of silver out of those guys. Very, very happy with those 4 boxes. There'll be a video coming out soon. So I got to go run around and start to take my halves back tomorrow. So I thought I would slide down to Clearwater. In North Clearwater, there is a clerk of the court. And even though it's got the South Clearwater address written on it from where I was, I will see if I can set a court date at the North entrance one And I will appeal to the mercy of the judge that I was there doing a volunteer community service thing that I do not get paid for, and that the gentleman who told me to park there is actually renting one of the houses from the people who have permission to park there. So I'm going to argue that I was an extension of that, and that I was just there to find the ring, and then I left. And we'll see if that works, guys. If not, then the gentleman I found the ring for said he'd pay the parking ticket. Mr. Mayor, I don't know if he's transitioning on the way home from work or if he is just up early, but welcome to us this morning, guys. Mayor Videos, Mr. Marlin has a outstanding stream right after this one for about an hour and 15 minutes. He comes on at 11:30. You are welcome, Mr. Charlie. That is much deserved. So, let's see what else is in here. I'm actually trying to keep up with the stream this morning. Miss Denise Kidder's here. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well. I'd like to thank Miss Denise. Miss Denise took Jeff out 2 days while he was here, his 15 days in Florida. General Dighole from Austria. Denise took him out twice. Once they went to one of her storage units that she won, and he helped her clean it out and take it to her place where she stores her stuff, and they had a blast together. Of course, she also took him to KFC. He tried to eat at KFC almost every day he was here. He doesn't have KFC over there in Austria. And then he also took her to the Army Navy store where he wanted to buy some camouflage clothes for his hunting over there. Apparently, the stuff he can buy in Eastern Europe is either one, really expensive, or two, inferior quality. So he was very happy to get stuff. So the next to last day he was here, she also took him down there again, took him to Indian Rocks Beach, which is one of our smaller, more beautiful beaches. Good morning, Mr. Mike.
Good morning.
And then they also went back to the store and did some shopping. So he had a blast the day before he left with Miss Denise Kidder. Thank you, Denise. There you go, guys. Marlon putting up Mr. Florida Knox's stream. Guys, Mr. Dalton doesn't have a lot of videos. They're not long. They're not shorts either, but they're maybe 2-3 minutes, some 4 or 5. But guys, if Dalton puts out a video, it has something spectacular in it. It has old silver, his gold videos on there, or it has multiple silvers or some exciting relic. But get a chance, go check out Mr. Dalton's video. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, guys. Good morning, Miss Jessica. Good morning. Thanks for being here. You are welcome, Mr. Jeremy. Hopefully you'll get that video up soon and people can check that out. I did check out your video on the pay property there, sir. That looks like an incredible property to hunt. Mr. Weigold's here. Good morning, sir. Saying howdy, y'all. Hey, friends, don't be dumb and hit that thumb. I like that. That's the first time I've heard that one. Thank you, Jessica. First day of spring today. I did not know that, Mr. Olin. Thank you. I got gold yesterday too, Rob. Matter of fact, I'm finding gold every day. Well, I would hope that you're doing that gold painting, sir, or looking for gold. So congratulations. Mr. Tom Riley's here. Slacker got here 10 after. Wow, mine was a 14K gold 22-inch chain. Yeah, that's a little better than mine. Mine's only 2 or 3 grams. Thanks, Scott. All right, who's calling me? Yes, Mr. Howard.
Hey, just let you know that Mike just called me. He's going to do a donation on the website, and he also wants to make sure you're not out of pocket. I told him what's happening, and if something happens, I'm sure we'll take care of it for you, so don't worry about that. But I'm going to also, if you're going to fight it, which I would too, I'll write you a letter too. You can take, with our letterhead on it and so forth.
Excellent. All right, I was just telling that story on the stream right now, so that's perfect timing with your call, Howard.
Okay.
So
I didn't see the picture. I need to get on there. I forgot what time it was. Good up late.
Oh, I'll forward you the pictures. All right.
Okay.
All right.
On the stream too.
Yes, sir. I'm here now. Okay.
Thanks.
All right. See you. Well, guys, that was my club president, who's also our ring fighters coordinator, and says the gentleman has contacted the club and is going to send them a generous donation for us finding the ring. And he says if I cannot get the ticket dismissed or beat it, that he will take care of the parking fine also. Nice guy. So Fantastic. Mr. Bill's here. Oh, yeah. Denise Carter had her big flea market day, guys, yesterday from her sale of her last few lockers she bought. She found a locker that had over 300 Disney items in it. And she sold out of most of that inventory yesterday at her big local flea market that she went to. And she had a very productive and very profitable day for her business yesterday, getting rid of most of the Disney items from that locker. So congrats, Denise. Good morning, Bill. How much you want for? Yeah, I actually put mine in there too, Jeremy. I actually had my phone in the water in 3 feet of water in its plastic case, sealed up. Denise is looking at me like, you did what? And it worked, guys. I got no water in my phone yesterday, and I was able to come out of the water with his ring, unseal the phone, unlock the phone. And I actually borrowed some reading glasses because I left my reading glasses in the truck. So I borrowed some reading glasses from some folks on the beach that watched me find it. They were standing up, giving me a standing ovation, which I thought was really nice. And everybody was really, really appreciative. I found the guy's ring. And so I used the glasses and made sure that was his ring and called his number. And like I say, he had already left the beach. He was leaving up to me to find. He goes, I got an appointment at 4:00. We have a school reunion to go to. I guess they're down here for a class reunion. And I said, hey, have you left yet? He goes, no, we're just getting ready to leave. I said, come back to the beach. I got your ring. So he come hauling across the street from the beach. And he was very appreciative. And so yo, Mark Nardo, I just love it. Brooklyn Treasure Hunters here. Finders Beepers. Yes, I made it. Way to go, Mr. Corey. How we doing, Brooklyn? Where do you buy your $50? I think that's a great hobby. I could do with my spinal cord injury. That is a perfect hobby, Bob, you could do with your spinal cord injury. I order them from our local credit union, which is Grow Credit Union. Denise and I belong to two credit unions, Grow and Achieva. And I also belong to a third credit union, Suncoast. Achieva gets me my pennies. Suncoast gets me my nickels, and Grow gets me my halves, and so does Regions Bank. You have to ask your bank if they will order them for you. Banks do not keep $50 in stock because they're not really used much in circulation anymore. So I have to order them on a Monday, and they come in on Thursday through the Brinks truck. So I have literally opened up an account at Regions just because they will get me halves. Of course, that stopped during the whole COVID thing, during the shortage and the transportation issues, but it has started back up, and I'm getting 2 boxes a week now. I'd like to move up to 4 boxes a week. But open panel today, Marlon says, to discuss spring treasure hunting plans. That's a great topic. But yeah, you have to order them from your bank, Bob. They're $500 a box. They're very heavy boxes. You're going to need to have somebody probably carry them out to your car. I use the bank's dolly out there, their cart. So that would be a phenomenal. To me, it's very relaxing, Bob, and it's also very, very exciting when you split that roll open and there's a shiny silver edge facing you. Oh, they're behind my signs. Hold on. The last of the 4 boxes I just finished up. I got 2 silvers and 3 NIFCs, but there is a very dirty 68 40%er and a not quite as dirty 64 90%er. It's always really exciting finding the 90%ers, and they usually come out so much more silver. You can see the difference of that right there between a 40% and 90%. Is he in again? Is he in there again?
Dad says he'll take him for a walk.
There you go.
I said, well, he's in there. He's ready.
So Brooklyn saying hi to everybody. Everything Treasures here. Good morning. Yep, Marlon answered that for me. Thanks, Marlon. Oh, absolutely, Jeremy. I was like, well, we could plan something for tomorrow, the day after. He's like, no, where do you want to go today? I was like, Clearwater Beach is open 24 hours. I'm ready. So he drove over to my house, and I took us down to Clearwater Beach, and we hunted it from around 7 o'clock before sunset to I think we left the beach around 12:30 that night. Got back here to Denise's about 1:15 in the morning. That's unreal, Denise. We'll just let that go, though. That'll work. That'll work. Thank you very much, honey. Good morning, Miss Dawn. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Miss Dawn won a duck race last week. Just Be Cool is here this morning saying hi to everybody. Trying to get caught up to everybody. That's really cool of you, Charlie. Thank you very much. Indiana Tones, Mr. Lou is in the house, guys. For you that don't know Indiana Tones, he is out of New York. He is one of the Scavengers crew up there in New York. Lou is a great guy. He does fantastic videos. He also does, which really impresses me, he does a lot of community stuff. He did one live video where he just went around and cleaned up the neighborhood around his. Guys, you got to see this. You got to see this. One of Denise's customers gave her a cat carrier. That's not, or an animal carrier. That is not a child carrier. That is a animal carrier. And she's cleaned it and she's getting ready to sell it. And it's been in the garage, guys, and he jumped right in it. And he's all excited to go out for a ride now, guys.
Where's
Hey,
Grandpa?
hey, you're on TV. Okay.
Let's go tell Grandpa if you're ready.
There you go, guys. You saw it here first.
Grandpa?
I appreciate Deej being here this morning. She's up an hour early. Of course, there's a lot of people probably on the West Coast. It's a lot more early than we are here. I appreciate that very much. I try and support good people. Maybe one day I'll post videos. Corey, I wish you would, man. You are a good beach detector, guys. Finders Beepers is Corey. He lives down, actually, right, probably only a couple miles from Denise K. They live both a little south of Clearwater Beach. Corey does St. Pete Beach, Indian Rocks Beach, Clearwater Beach. I've hunted with him now twice. He's a fun guy to hunt with, but he's also a very serious and very good detector, just the kind of person you want to hunt with. And Jeremy and I, the three of us, had a blast on the beach that night. Unfortunately, Denise could not get out with us that night to make a foursome, but she had some dental surgery that day, and she was not feeling it. There's Mr. Howard I just talked to on the phone. Epic Adventures in Paradise. And yes, I know I've been talking about it for 3 weeks, but we will get that giveaway started soon with Howard because I actually refound his bag. Oh, that's not it. I refound his bag of prizes that he gave me for the giveaway. So it is right here, guys. So we will be getting that done soon. And we're going to be doing another subscriber giveaway. I think I'm at 17 or 1800 now. So we'll get there. We're getting caught up. Everything treasure. So far, yesterday was my best day metal detecting. Found 4 quarters. Outstanding. Love finding quarters. They add up really fast. No hunting this weekend. Mark Madge. Yeah. Mr. Dog's a big college basketball fan. I actually, Mr. Dalton, I know if you're sitting down, you're not gonna fall over. I actually entered an NCAA 64 March Madness basketball bracket through. It's in the Bloods channel. Shane and his daughter Alex, that has the sports channel. They sent me a link. So just for fun, I filled out the brackets, and I know I've already lost in the first weekend. I know I've already lost 1 game. So, but they base it on a point basis on how many you get overall. So I'll have to check and see my stats, see how I'm doing. I need help from streamers. If I had 2 people now telling me they got blocked during a live, Digging with Deej was one of them. Why is this happening? What happened to me, Dennis, is that somebody that was one of my moderators was having a little pissing contest with the person that came in the stream, and they chose to block them. because moderators have that ability. So that person wound up texting me saying, "Hey, Rob, why am I blocked from your stream?" And I'm like, I didn't block you from my stream. So I had to go back through my settings, guys, and go through all my names of channels that I've blocked, and his name was on there, and a moderator did it. So I made the announcement next week in my stream, the following week, that just because you're a moderator does not give you the right to block another channel just because you don't like that channel. That decision's only the person running the stream. So, if a spoof channel or one of these, porn channel sites, I forget what they call them, the spam channels, whatever they call these, the VDU dot something, whatever they are. Yeah, if one of those come up, yeah, knock that baby out immediately. I got no problem with the moderators doing that. If there's some foul language you think that's something that's inappropriate, I got no problem with that because I can always review it on my end. But if somebody comes on and just because you don't like them, I mean, guys, when I'm co-hosting Clark's Cove or I'm co-hosting Papa Rouse with Bill, and there's somebody on there that I'm having a little feud with or I'm having a disagreement with, and I'm doing the duck race, I'm not going to treat that person any different because it's not my stream. I'll respect that person because I respect the person I'm co-hosting for. They will go in the stream. If they ask a question, I'll be polite and answer the question. That's the only thing I can think of, Dennis, but that's all I can think of. The only other thing I can think of is it's something on YouTube's in, and who the hell knows what YouTube does week in and week out. So let's get the ducks loose. Mark, I've already preset one up. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I've already got one preset up. So, well, Corey, I'm one of your 26 subscribers. I found a seated halftime live on a live stream on the beach. Very easy to miss a very small coin. Congratulations, Lou. That is way up there on my bucket list. Teresa the Treasure Hunter, welcome, ma'am. Met her up at Florida Hunt 8, folks. She is just a ball of joy there. Still waiting on that back-to-back double win prizes, LOL. Wasn't getting notifications. Oh, that happens. That happens all the time. People tell me sometimes they'll get a notification for one of my videos or a stream an hour after it's over. Mr. Dirt Troll and Troy, holy smokes, the whole trio's here. Myself, Dalton, and Troy. Welcome, Mr. Troy. Had a nice long talk with Mr. Troy yesterday. We're going to hopefully try and get together soon. Let's get together this week while I have a free week. We can try that, Denise. Jeremy's still in town. I heard that, honey. Patty Disherson's here. Disheroon, I'm sorry, is here. Jim, I did get your box, Jim. It's sitting right here, sir. Let me know if you'd like me to open it. And we can do that. Never a dull moment in non-staff laughter. You're all around good dude. Well, thank you, sir. I firmly believe that laughter is the best medicine. And if you want to have a fun hunt, Corey, I'm going to try and get Mr. Charlie down here from Digging It Back one of these days. And hopefully maybe him and his wife can come down for a long weekend. And you want to hunt with a guy that you'll just have nonstop laughs with. And Charlie and I get together, it's just a nonstop laugh.
Sue canceled on me.
What, to meet her this morning?
Yeah.
I'd eat her chocolate.
Honey?
I'd eat her chocolate.
No.
Howard, it's only been a month, and if you know Rob, you have another week or two. He's my favorite turtle person. I highly resemble that remark. Miss Kay's here. Good morning, Miss Kay. That is great to see you, Miss Kay. People have been wondering how's Miss Kay been doing. So it is great to see Miss Kay here this morning. I have Miss Kay and Miss Deej. I have had the pleasure of hunting with both of them. Gary's Metal Detecting, welcome. Mr. Scott Jarvie got another silver ring yesterday and an Army dog tag. Cool. I've never actually found a real dog tag. I have found like reproductions or gift dog tags or dog tags for some event or function or video game or something, but I've never. Vegas is doing his quarter display case giveaway still coming up, guys. Let's get him over that hump. Trolls. Thank you, Brooke. I couldn't think of the damn name. Thank you. All right, guys. I think I'm actually getting fairly caught up here. I know it's great to see Kay, Deej. But yeah, halftime on the beach. That's incredible. We don't have any beaches down here. We don't have any beaches down here that are that old. I mean, I've been coming to Clearwater Beach since I was a teenager, so that would be 44 years ago. So yeah, I guess there's a possibility from. I've found a massive 2 Wheaties on Clearwater Beach. I think Corey said he found one a couple weeks ago, but I've still yet to find a silver coin. I thought I found one the other day out there with Jeremy, and we put a light on, and I looked at it. It was a 2019. I'm like, well, that's not even close to silver. It's not as easy as metal detecting, that's for sure. I have to move tons of rocks. Yeah, that's got to be. I mean, Denise K did one dirt hunt with me, Rob, and she's like, wow, this dirt hunt is a lot harder than hunting in the sand. I go, yes, it is. So I can tell you exponentially, prospecting and pickaxing through rock to find little slivers of gold is even harder. Yes, sir. Patty, I'm having a wonderful morning. I hope everybody else is too. Gary says, I've been awake since yesterday. My boiler system is giving me fits. Going to try and close my eyes and hope everybody's wonderful. Gary, take care, buddy. Get some sleep, man. So happy we're down here in Florida. We don't have to worry about things like boilers or our water heaters freezing over or our pipes bursting. I heard a guy, well, I'll give the name. I heard Big Flips Coins, who I do watch. He was in a stream the other day, and I guess somebody mentioned they were in Florida, and he says Florida is the taint of the Americas. And I'm like, I resent that remark. I think Florida is a great state to live in. You can disagree with me, but I love living here, guys. Because I often say, I hear people all the time in a store checkout line going, I hate this freaking state. I hate this. I'm like, where are you from? I'm in New York City. Go the F back to New York City then. I don't want to hear your crap. If you don't like it where you're at, then go to where you like it, guys. Okay, that was my little rant for the morning. I am sure. Let me know. Leaving Tuesday morning. Still got today and tomorrow. Okay. Iron Antler's here. Good morning, Iron Antler. I found a World War II Mormon dog tag a couple of years ago in the desert. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I guess they would have their religion on them. I have found canine dog tags, but no military. Yeah, me neither, Marlon. Great seeing Iron Antler here this morning. Ponscom's here. Kathy's here. Welcome. Open the box. I want to see what you think of it. Okay, I could do that. Let me scroll down here and get caught up. I found an SOQ on the beach, but it had to be a fresh drop from bar change at a resort or something. Very cool. Patty says, I found 2 silver rosies last week in my cousin's yard. Congratulations, Patty. It's exciting finding silver. It really is. Congratulations. Teresa, you did. You look like you were having a blast, girl. A little dated sweaty there. Hey, I don't have to have air conditioning. That is true, Gary. It was so high here yesterday in the middle of March, Gary. We almost turned the air on. But as soon as it got past that 5-6 o'clock mark, it got nice and cool like it is right now. It is absolutely perfect here right now. Digging the land hunt hurt every muscle in my back. That never hurts with South sand hunting. I have so much respect for land hunters. Well, thank you, Miss Denise K. Dirty Money Metal Detecting, another great channel name. Not out digging yet, so let's hang out for a bit. Absolutely. I was in the water in the Gulf of Mexico yesterday, Dirty Money. Not to upset you or anything, but we were out there, did a ring recovery at about waist deep water. Troy says he's with me on that one. Have a good night, Gary. How do I get so far? I found one silver rosy since finding the City Liberty Love Token quarter. Oh, see, I've never found a Love Token coin. Okay, I saw the Hoover Boys dig one. Now I'm going to have to check out K's. Mr. Brockton's in the room. Mr. Sean's here. His channel's growing like weeds. Joe Streck. No worries, Joe. We haven't done a duck race yet. Getting ready to go out after the F1 Grand Prix race. Well, that sounds awesome. We just had St. Pete just had their Formula One race here, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago, Kathy. That's a big event in St. Pete. Stop. I'm caught up, guys. All right. All right, let's open Mr. Jim Steele's box. Let's see which way the easiest way is going to be to open this. Let's just open it the way the post office wants us to open it. Look at this, guys. We got a live mail call here. And then we'll try and organize a duck race. If Jeremy wants to come up, we'll have Jeremy come up and co-host. Oh! Oh, he's going to force me to do it now. Denise is not going to be happy, Jim. Mr. Jim has sent me some hot sauce, guys. El Yucatano. El Yucatano. Jim sent me some hot sauce to try, honey.
That's all you.
Chili habanero.
That's all you pumpkins.
Yeah, well, I will have Denise here for safety purposes, okay? Okay. He sent me 2 bottles of extra hot sauce, chili habanero, Mayan recipe. Oh, that don't sound good at all, Jim. That does not sound good at all, sir. Mayan recipe. El Yucca Tico. Yeah, let's see what this has got in it. Hey, it's got 0 carbs. I can have this on my diet with my eggs. Habanero pepper. Canola oil, spices, stabilizer. Oh, we're gonna try it, Jim.
Yucca, there's your first clue.
Yeah, Jim. Denise says yucca. That's your first word. She says that should be your first clue. Thank you, Jim. We're gonna try that out. I will do a video on that. Who knows? Maybe we'll do it live. We'll have to have a backup host, Jim. So if I do the same thing Countryside Russell did and just face plant right out of the camera. Thank you, Jim. I knew the box was heavy, but I had no idea what was in there. Oh, thank you very much. We will try that for you, Jim. I'm not a hot sauce guy. The only time I use hot sauce is when I mix it with my when I mix it with the butter to make my topping, my coating for my wings for my Super Bowl party. And we had some extra wings left over. I bought extra wings for the party, so we fixed Mr. Jeff some buffalo wings one night. John Donaldson, good morning from upstate New York. Wishing I was in Florida. John, it is absolutely beautiful here. I said, wow, my coffee just came to me and I didn't even ask. Thank you, honey. She's doing obscene things, guys. I can't even tell you. Oh, good coffee, honey. Yeah, John, I was in the water yesterday in the Gulf of Mexico. I belong to the Ring Finders organization, and we got a call of a lost gold wedding ring. And, of course, we were told it was in the wet sand or shallow water. It turns out the guy was in over 3 feet of water. And I wound up finding the ring in about 2 feet of water. But for those that weren't here first thing this morning at 9 a.m., there is the gentleman's gold ring. It has what he calls Irish knots on it. Man, that game thing. And I knew, he said it was a big, heavy gold ring. I knew if I swung over it with the knocks, I knew that signal was going to scream, even if my speaker was wet from the water. And it did. It screamed. It was bouncing between a 17, 19, and 23, and it just screamed. So that's a close-up of it. And then there's a gentleman who's very happy with the ring. But Honey, your daughter's messing with my hot sauce. She's already rolling the bottles of the hot sauce around. So, but yeah, guys. So it was a good day out there, Donald or John, excuse me, Donaldson, and already in the water. The water's probably in the low 70s already. A little chilly when you first get in, but I was able to do it without a wetsuit. Jim says, "Hit that thumbs up, people." How many thumbs up do we have? I cannot tell. We have, as soon as my computer decides to activate, we have 27 thumbs up. So 80 of you folks are slacking. 28. Thank you, Iron Antler. That's right. Bill says, "Don't make me come over and hit that like button." Bill's a big dude too, guys. You all rock. Thank you, Patty Disharoon. Everyone share this live and make sure you smash the thumbs up because you love the content. Brockton, I can always count on Mr. Brockton. He's the man. Mr. Jeremy, you still here, sir? Digging up the Carolinas. Are you still here? Yeah, he's still there. Mark Henninger saying hi to Kay. There's Mr. Swifty, still 21 subs from 500. New video is up. Guys, check out Mr. Swifty's stuff. He finds some great stuff, guys. He gets some good permissions, some old property. Old Mr. Swifty finds some good stuff, guys. We got to get him 21 people. I know there's a few new people in here this morning, like John Donaldson. Let's get Mr. Swifty over his 500. Besides, he'll give away some good stuff. Silver Wrench is here. Good morning, Silver Wrench. Sorry I missed you. I see somebody else saying hi to you. Good morning. I start telling my stories and then it's all over. Nice hat. That is our club hat, Mark. Thank you very much. Suncoast Research and Recovery Club. That is our metal detecting club right there. I decided to switch up hats again this morning. I thought it matches my my black Star Wars shirt. Dun, dun, dun. I am a huge Mandalorian fan, and I think whatever Disney employee or cast member or writer or Imagineer or creator ever came up with the Baby Yoda Grogu character, I hope that person got a significant raise because that little guy is making Disney so much money, it's not even funny. He is an absolutely lovable character. He's fun. The Mandalorian's a great show. I cannot wait for season 3 to start. 31 now. Thanks. Boom. Thanks, guys. That's right. Denise wants her beach house on Indian Rocks Beach. Where is Pat this fine morning? Well, let me tell you, folks. Mr. Pat might be just the only person in the world who has more car issues than me. We will not go into it extensively here, guys, but when my truck was down, I bought another car that Denise, I'm saying it because she's listening in the kitchen, that Denise advised me not to buy, but I was so excited that I saved up for a new car that I bought it without doing my due diligence, and it was a very bad decision. I'm going to leave that there because there might be some legal proceedings coming out of this, but it was a bad decision. It was a bad car. And so based on that, I had to get my truck fixed, and Denise Kidder, had been telling me about her mechanic that he could fix anything on 4 wheels. I had it to 3 different mechanics over a year and a half. 2 had it for 2 weeks and could not get my truck fixed. At least they didn't charge me for it after they gave it back to me. Took it to her mechanic, Freddie. It was so bad it wouldn't start that morning. I had it towed 30 miles to her mechanic. Denise and I followed the wrecker down there. We made a couple stops on the way to do errands, and Denise called me because she was there with her mechanic and said, "Freddie has your truck running. It's sitting here idling. It's already done." I was blown away. 3 mechanics had it 2 weeks. Freddie had it running in 10 minutes. Turned out to be the air mass flow sensor. If Howard's still here listening to this, Uh, everybody gave me ideas, guys. Howard gave me some good ideas what it could be. We never checked that because I had a mechanic a year and a half put a new one on, and he put a cheap one on, and it went bad again. So we never thought to recheck the one new part we put on. So he replaced the airflow mass sensor. He replaced a throttle sensor, and then he recalibrated my computer settings. And I, as all you know, that I just took that trip across the state with General Dighole and Pat, and we went over 900 miles in my little truck without a single problem. It's running great now. So, getting back to Pat, since I have gotten my one car that was bad, and since I've had problems with my truck in a year and a half, Pat's gone through 4 or 5 vehicles. He brought his truck over here to on this side of the state, drove home, got up the next morning, went to go back his car out of the driveway, and the entire front carriage fell off his truck. A-frame, everything just collapsed off his car because the frame was so rusted. And Pat had a pickup truck that went bad. He then bought a little Jeep SUV that had all kind of problems. So Pat's gone through 4 vehicles in the last several months or a year. So he got a little Suzuki station wagon that he loved it. He said it was running great. I followed him the 500 miles from Vero Beach up to Tallahassee. General Dighole was with him and said, Pat, I hear some noise in your front end. Doesn't sound good. So they got up there. Pat took it to Jeff's mechanic, and he said, you have a bad bearing. He replaced the bearing in the front end. Pat drove it a little bit. The noise came back. Took it back to the mechanic. The mechanic found a lock washer, not a regular washer, a lock washer put up against the axle, up against the bearing, and the lock washer was biting into the bearing and scoring the bearing. So what happened was the guy went to go take the lock washer out, and when he went to take the lock washer out, the axle wasn't long enough to support the front end. So Pat called the guy he bought the car from, and the guy was like, well, yeah, they didn't have the right size axle when I fixed the car, so I had to put that size axle in, and I had to put that washer in to keep it enough length to make it the right size. And Pat's like, well, that washer you put in ate away the bearing, and then my axle fell out. So Pat will probably have to get the car towed back, and he's taking it back. Well, no, actually, I think the mechanic up there is ordering the correct axle, and Pat's waiting for the axle to get there. So he's up at Brewers right now with Jeff, and he's been having some serious car issues. So that's where Pat is today. I was voted most likely to be a slacker in high school. Looks like I did not disappoint. You fulfilled your obligation there, Mr. Randolph, Relic Recovery. So you are more than welcome, Mr. Swifty. You find some great stuff, buddy. How do I get it on the link? Let me put it in for you right now, Mr. Jeremy. Copy to clipboard. All righty, guys, this is for Mr. Jeremy. So there we go. Dirty Money's letting everybody know he met Jeremy and his wife, Tanya. Very nice people. Yeah. Yeah, we discussed that. I always thought that Yoda was a human that just aged. Yeah, he'd aged a lot there, wouldn't he? 35 in the house, 30. There he is. There he is. Boom.
What's happening, Rob?
There you go. Okay, the sound came in. Boom. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Sore.
So how did you do on the beach yesterday? He went to Clearwater Beach yesterday, guys. He was on Clearwater while I was on Reddington Beach doing the ring recovery.
I got three junker rings. Got a little panda charm and a fake gold earring.
Fake gold earring. Wow.
Yeah. I seen yours. That's
Morning,
nice.
Jeremy.
What's happening, Papa Ralph?
Guys, that's the first gold I found since 2021 on the beach. I haven't found gold in like 7 months. So very happy with that. Thanks, Bill. How you doing this fine morning, sir?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Trying to see how I get.
I've got coffee, Bill. All is right with the world, sir.
Exactly.
I know, exactly.
Having to tell everybody, hey, I don't know how to get my comments up here yet.
I don't. If you're on your phone, I have no idea how to do that on the phone, sir, because I have a two.
No, yeah,
computer
it's a tablet, big tablet. I ain't worried about it.
Denise Kidder. Both
Should have
Denise told
a
him not to
upper right
buy it.
command.
Thanks, Denise.
Right
Oh my
back.
God, honey, whatever you're making smells so good.
Oh,
Pat should let someone else pick out a card for me. He's 0 for 3. Bill, that is exactly right. But just don't have me pick the car out. There's two things you don't want me picking out for you guys. You don't want me picking out a used car for you, and you don't want me choosing the hotel room because it'll turn out to be a flop house, okay? I checked into this hotel room and they had a full-length mirror behind the bathroom door. And I opened the door up and there's this huge crack running down the whole side of the mirror. So I go to the hotel lobby and I go, hey, that big room mirror you have in the room's got a big crack in it. I don't want to be held responsible for that. And they said, oh, no, we know it's there. And I'm like, okay, and you're renting me a room with this big cracked mirror in it that could fall out? Well, yeah, we haven't got time. It's on order. But the guy in front of you, the guy that was there before you, was some cowboy guy, and he had these boots on. And for some reason, he kicked the mirror and the point on his boot cracked the mirror. And I'm like, that's nice.
God. All right.
Finders Beavers. Hey,
Got a
Finders Beavers.
prototype done for Pat, and I'm working on for you.
Oh, yeah, Pat's key rings. Bill just got a 3D printer, guys.
That's a prototype, and I'm going to work on a key ring for you, Rob. FL Thunder.
Ooh, Rob FL Thunder would like one of them. Good morning, Miss Rowe. Denise is telling Pat, even though he's not here, please take a mechanic with you before I buy a car. And yes, Denise did agree with the other Denise that I should not have got my car. Pat needs to stop calling his vehicle rats.
Jeremy.
Tom Raleigh was wanting to know what kind of accident I was in. Huh?
I'm sorry, go ahead, Bill.
Tablet
I'll hold on, Jerry.
sideways.
I'm sorry?
It's not in the picture, Bill.
Tablet. Huh?
I said whatever you
Brock
showed
was
wasn't in the
telling
picture.
Jeremy to turn his tablet sideways, and I guess you can see the comments that way.
Oh,
yeah,
so
I got it now.
He got it. Very good.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it now. Thank you, though. Thank you. Yeah, Tom Raleigh was wanting to know what kind of accident I was in. We was coming down here, Tom, and my wife was driving. It wasn't nothing she could have done. A couple of cars in front of us had swerved, and then the one in very front of us kicked up like a transfer tire or a dump truck tire, and that when they hit it, it was flat on the ground, but it kicked it up when they hit it, and we just smashed it. I mean, smashed it. And it dented in the roof, fender, bumper. I mean, it killed it. But I still went detective.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Rob said, I was expecting you not to even come for a couple of days. Take care of that for us. No, we going to Texas.
He was over there like 2 hours later.
Yeah. No, yeah, it killed it. It killed it. But our we wasn't expecting this at all, but our in-laws went and bought my wife a new car yesterday. So we wasn't expecting
that was a surprise.
We wasn't expecting that at all.
Hey, so if your car runs good, but it doesn't look perfect, there's a guy named Park Rat Pat that needs another car. Okay?
Really?
So if your car is dependable and it just made it from the Carolinas all the way down to Florida and you're driving it back, you might have a sale for it. You might have a sale for it before you leave.
It made it through tires and all. It made it.
Yeah, I think like Denise said, if you took rubbing compound and you rubbed that black, the dents would still be there, but you wouldn't notice them because all the black would be gone.
Yes, we did. If we'd run into each other yesterday, you'd have seen it. It did. I'm sorry for that noise. If y'all can hear that noise, it's some kind of cranes. I'm on the golf course. Some kind of huge cranes.
Kay doesn't even have her coffee yet. It did. Corey and Jeremy and I, we had a fun time on the beach, guys.
Great time.
There you go, Patty. That's what it's about. Having a good time. We our trip up to Georgia wasn't as productive as we wanted it to be. That had nothing to do with grassy ass lawns. He got us a great permission. It just turned out not to have a lot on it. But he took us to a nearby town and we talked to City Hall. I will tell you the representative of City Hall was not the friendliest in the world, but she had us do a local park that was pretty old. And Pat got that beautiful silver engagement ring with the stone on it. Charlie got a weedy. He got a Schrader valve stem. We dug a lot. We dug 102 pieces of clad out of that park. She's like, somebody does that park every week. You're not going to find anything there. Yeah, well, either he uses a divining stick or he doesn't know what he's doing. But we pulled 102 clad coins out of there.
Wow.
High Tones Drifters. Okay, guys, I am honored that General Dig Hole is announcing his new channel name on my live stream. Guys, High Tones Drifter is General Dig Hole, and that is his new channel name based on the Clint Eastwood High Plains Drifter. He's going with High Tones Drifter, and Charlie and I and Pat thought that was a freaking excellent name, and that is General Dig Hole's new channel, guys. It is a great name. High Tones Drifter. That is just it. That's like an Indiana Tones name. Another great name. So, guys,
Yeah.
if you're not subscribed to General Dig Hole's channel, Jeff, that was just over here in the States for 2 weeks with myself and Pat and Charlie, go check out his channel, guys. He's got some incredible finds. He hunts obviously some old Roman territories. So there he is. Mr. Jeff is here. High Tones Drifter. Wow, Jeff. Thanks for showing it on my stream and getting it changed. Kimberly Creamer's, Miss Creamer's here. Wow, we got the whole gang in here now.
What happened to Dig Hole's channel? What happened to it?
He stopped it for a while. He did a few political videos that he believed that YouTube wasn't real thrilled with him, and he started having issues with YouTube, and so he kind of started having problems with the channel, and he kind of put it in mothballs for a little while, and he was doing a lot of his finds on Facebook, so he's got a Facebook page too, but he brought his computer over here. He's having issues with his computer. He brought his computer over here, and my young guy that's the computer whiz, he got his computer fixed. He got a bunch of things unlocked on it. He solved a lot of problems on his computer. So General Dig Hole can, or Jeff, High Tones Drifter, he can now use that, get set back up, and obviously, as you see, he was able to get in his channel and change his name. So,
I'm sorry, Rod. I was telling people, hey,
stickers are good for dents, Olin says. That's right. Sean Webb from Wyomama says those are sandhill cranes making that noise. Robert says practice and learn how your machine is talking to you, and don't give up. You'll get better at it. Absolutely. Repetition with a metal detector is probably about the best. You can read that yellow book or any other book on the machine you have, but getting out there and using it. And I want to thank Mr. Dalton, Florida Knox. He was extremely patient with me while I was trying to learn the Knox.
Well, I tell you what, finders bleepers, buddy. I'm telling you what, that guy there, he needs to do track and field or something.
He was fast, wasn't he?
Oh my God. That guy's something else, but I'm telling you.
We'd look this way, we're like, where'd he go? And then we turn around and he's like 30 yards ahead of us.
I was still talking to him. He was 50 yards down the beach.
Tim asked, did Floyd Detectorist stop doing videos? I am unfamiliar with that channel. If anybody else knows about that channel, please chime in for us. I do not know about that channel. The Fox in the Ground Detective,
Floyd
welcome.
disappeared. He's not on.
He just disappeared?
Floyd Detector's name is John, and he disappeared off Facebook, off of YouTube. I don't know what happened to him. We would try to get hold of him.
Thanks, Bill. Hello, Miss Susie Q. Jim Steele says, Patty, I have permissions. I've been detecting for 30 years and still find things. Well, I've got permissions I've had for 3 years and I still find things occasionally. BC Treasure Trails, good morning. JP Lawns is here. I had to log off of his guys. They were still going strong after midnight when I logged off. I was like, I got to get some sleep for my stream this morning. They were still kicking butt last night.
Well, Rob you wouldn't even pick up my detector, would you?
Now that was, which one did you bring to the beach? Is that the CTX?
Yeah, I had the camera.
Guys, that was like having a cinder block at the end of your elbow. Okay, I have never felt a metal detector that hard. But I will tell you this: I have bragged about that Knox to anybody that wants to listen to me bragging about that. I'd put up the Knox against anything for depth. But I will tell you this: Jeremy CTX picked up a couple deep signals that the Knox could not hit last night or the other night. So that machine may be heavy, but he got some deep signals coming on the beach.
That was so funny.
Wait, Susie Q says she went out digging for an hour. Fantastic, Susie. That's a big accomplishment for you. Congratulations, ma'am.
I'm going to back out, Rob. Somebody else is trying to come up, and I'm having issues with my stream at this end. So,
Okay.
I'll see
Well,
you
Bill,
over.
thanks, and thanks for showing the
I'll stay in the
keychains,
chat.
buddy. And I'd love to have one, so thanks.
Rob.
Like I said,
See
you're
you,
going
man.
to get one, Rob. Nice to see you.
Thanks,
Jerry.
Bill.
Nice.
Welcome, CZ Kid. Well, now that you're here, Jeremy, I do have a duck race preset.
Killer.
I left
Line
some
it
of the
up.
names in it from Clark's Cove last night because I figured some of the same people would be here from Clark's Cove, so I left some of the names in it. So let me set up. I go to my other computer and I hit participants. Boom, there we go. They do it by alphabet, so I can start doing the duck race stream. Jim, no, they're not. Rob, is StreamYard showing me in your back room? No, it's just oh, I can remove that one.
I couldn't join you last night, Finders Keepers.
Well, see, I understand that. I've called my buddy Clearwater Mike. He puts his phone in one of those waterproof pouches too, and there's sometimes he doesn't hear me. And then I realized when you had called me back a couple of times, I didn't hear it. And then when Denise just called me this morning before the stream started, luckily the phone was next to me and I saw it vibrate and blinking. Somehow my sound got turned off on my ring volume. I had other sound fine, so I've reset that so I can hear the calls. So why is that picture coming up? I don't know, but no, Jim, you're not in my green room. That thing was a beast. Yes, it was, Corey. What about the Tersace depth? I think that Tersace is a pretty deep machine. I don't think Pat's ever done like any actual tests with it, but I would do a test next to that, and I think the Tersace, Pat says it'll go 18 inches. It was like a cinder block. Need help with an old detector from about 2000 called a Titan 3000 XD, made by First Texas, branded by Calico, or branded for Calico. Never even heard of that one, Susie.
Yeah, I never heard that one.
But CZ Kid, welcome. Bill and Squeaker here. Welcome, Bill and Squeak. Put me in the ducky race. All right, Mr. Jeremy, I'm just going to scroll down here a little bit. I just received a great gift from Jersey Ray Diggs. She's awesome. Yes, she is. I got a Simplex, a new detector to learn. Fantastic, Patty. Congratulations on that. I knew she was doing a big giveaway. Jay Paul's here. Good morning, Jay Paul.
Yeah, Jay Paul.
All right, I am caught up. I am scrolled down, Mr. Jeremy. If you would just keep track of the chat, I will get into the duck race room. There is the duck race room, and put in names, edit list. Well, that's not the duck race we want to use.
So he can still talk. Fox in the ground detecting. That's so creative.
All right, I guess we'll start with these names.
Yeah, Tanya's on my phone. She's still doing texts in there or comments. That's cool. The Fox in the ground detecting. That's cool. That's very creative.
It is. That's a cool name.
That's so creative. The Fox in the ground.
Yeah, this always helps doing it alphabetically. High Tones Drifter. I just love it.
Pond Scum Magnet Fishing. How y'all doing? Sean Webb. How you doing? Treasure Hunting with Swifty.
If you have subscribed to that channel, don't subscribe to Treasure.
Yeah, this is going fast. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's Mr. Brockton. I thought it was going to be General Diggle. Where you at, sir? Can you hear me? Oh, hold on. Hey, I'm trying to get there. You are. There's my camera.
There you got me.
Yep. Well, I got myself. Hold on. How do I?
Jim Steele, what's happening?
All right, listen.
Dig Gun. How you doing, Dig Gun?
Let me on speaker.
All right, hold on.
Everything Treasure. Metal Detecting with CZ Kid.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, Susie Q.
Olin Borden, what's up?
General Diggle.
Las Vegas Urban Treasure. What's happening, man?
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll still put him in the duck race.
Dirty
Okay.
Money.
All right. Thanks.
A lot of y'all I see. I noticed a lot of y'all
All righty.
from
We're
watching.
zipping these names through.
Okay, he's digging it.
How many we got in the room? Jeremy, can you see?
No, I can't. Rob, I'm sorry, I sure can't.
All right.
I got my chat to one side and it's got you and me, and that's it, darn it. 38.
I feel like a DJ here trying to run like two computers at one time.
I think it's 38, my wife said.
Okay, that's perfect.
100. Jim Steele.
Guys, haven't made a comment in a few minutes. Leave a comment so I can make sure I get you included in the race.
Everything Treasure, what's happening? J. Paul, what's happening? Denise Kidder, what's happening? Joe Strack, what's up, man?
I'm not doing bad then. I've got 29 already on the first roll through.
Yeah.
High Tones Drifter. I love it.
Wago's Metal Detecting Adventures, what's happening?
Did I get J. Paul in there?
Trying to talk low to y'all so he can still talk to.
Yep. Okay. Oh, got to get Bob in there.
I'm going to start doing one of these. I just don't know which day to do it.
Yeah, it's getting a little crowded now. Well, these are really popular right now.
Yeah. And y'all got any suggestions what day I should do it? What would be a good day for live stream? Las Vegas Urban Treasure. Papa Ralph's Cemetery. Hey, everything treasure. What's happening?
Oh, I think I got him in. Yep, I got him in. All right, wow, you have more and more people. How I think people somehow know through telepathy or something that we're getting ready to do a duck race and my numbers go up. We had 43 a minute ago. Now we're at 46, and I'm like, I just started typing the names and the numbers go up.
Friday 6 to 7. I'll take that in consideration, Brooklyn. Thank you. 67 Fridays. That would be a good time. I'll be right before. I watch Juices sometimes. His sometimes on Friday and Saturday. That's a good idea.
You know, they used to not put good TV shows on Fridays because there wasn't a lot of people watching. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of people on the internet on Friday nights.
Yeah.
Friday nights is a very popular night, and so has been Saturday night. So I have found that basically right now with gas and the economy right now, people are staying home more. You know, we still have not gone to a movie since this whole COVID thing, and Denise probably won't want to go to a movie for at least another 6 months. So
We haven't either. I've wanted to see a couple of movies too, and we were like,
well, we
let's
got
go see
Disney
that.
Plus now, we got Netflix, and we got Amazon Prime. So it's getting to be shorter and shorter to where they come on, and we got a 65-inch. So hell, pop on the Bose soundbar, and it's like being in the theater. Okay, there's another name I missed. Wow, guys, we're almost caught up with this. There's Mr. Randy. Welcome, Randy.
What's happening?
I got JP in there. Let's see who else we got on. I don't want to miss anybody.
"907 Outdoor Adventures." What's happening, y'all?
Who just came in?
907.
907. There's one I can add. Absolutely.
It jumped. 907 Outdoors Adventures.
Boom. That gets us closer.
907.
Yep, I got Dawn in there. Do I have Denise K in there? Can't forget my girl Denise K. She would not be happy about that. Yep.
Thank you.
Ferd Burple's here. One of my favorite names. Ferd Burple. I love it.
Yo, I had to come inside, y'all. I'm sorry, but I was out on the golf course and an armadillo that got loose and somebody's dog was chasing it and they was cussing and stuff, so I had to come in.
Just total chaos, huh? Cats and dogs.
I'm telling you, it's been one thing after another this vacation. We've had fun though. We've had fun. In-laws have been great, man. They're something else. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, tell them I need a new truck.
Oh man. I told him, I said, hell, I'm gonna drive next time and we'll find the biggest thing I can hit on everything. Goodbye me. Yeah, no.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I think I've pretty much got everybody in here.
Bob Mazzulli must be an Italian name.
What is it?
Bob
Mazzulli, yeah. Got him in there.
What's that mean?
I got Ferd. I got High Tones Drifter. I think I got everybody. Nope, Carla. Got a new one. Carla Ainsworth. Welcome, Carla. Let me add you here. That's going to get us very close, guys. let's go ahead and hit done.
Kimberly Creamer. What's happening? Carla.
Hey, I guess I
Ainsworth.
got to put the duck race in the share screen with a Chrome tab, duck race, share. Hey, there's the duck race. Add to stream. Look at that.
Here we go.
All righty, guys. Here comes the duck race. 3, 2. Oh, wait. Let's hit shuffle characters. Let's get them all shuffled up here. All righty. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Marzulli taking up. Oh, he's got a ninja duck.
You got to love those ninja ducks.
Patty dish room.
All righty. Who we got? Everybody's bunched up. Wow. Everybody's bunched up.
They are. Nobody's lagging today.
Yeah, everybody actually can see their duck on the screen.
Yeah.
Guys, if you don't see your name in here, please let me know for the next race so I can make sure I get you in here. I tried to make sure I got everybody. Brockton and Susie Q are right there battling out. Joe Strack is there. He just faded back. Jeremy faded back. Brooklyn's still there front with the old vice president bald head.
Randy and Carlos.
And Carla's right there. The last one I entered. She's right out front.
That's a trip.
It is. Isn't it weird? Oh, Jim and Carla just faded. Dr. Randy. Oh, Dr. Randy just faded.
Ponce comes out there.
Somebody's going to come last 4 seconds. Who's going to break out? Who's going to break out?
Corey.
It's going to be Finders Beepers. Corey.
Now here you, Corey.
Mr. Corey's going to save me shipping. Boom, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, and Dawn finished second. Charlie third. Nice, guys.
I set that up, Corey.
You set that up like that?
No, you can't set that stuff up.
Wow, how do we get that picture like that?
I don't know. This is weird.
There we go. That'll work. Maybe I ran out of duck guys. I put Swifty Man in there. I know Swifty was in there because I did it Swifty Man. All right, let's go to race again just to make sure I got.
Oh, it's sweet.
Swifty Man was definitely in there. All righty, guys. I'm going to do that was for a $2 bill. Mr. Corey will get a $2 bill the next time I see him on Clearwater Beach. And we got all kind of goodies in here. We got goodies from Shane. We got goodies from General Dighole. I've still got some Garrett stuff left here. Oh, let's give away some Garrett stuff.
Saturday morning.
Okay, so let's see. Duck Race 1 was Corey, $2 bill. Okay, we got that logged in. My duck has anxiety attacks and hides. Yeah, a lot of people's ducks do that. Okay, well, that one went well. Let's see what else. Let's see what other Garrett merchandise we have here.
Dylan Donaldson.
Oh, we could do that. We could do some Jeremy stickers. We could do some digging up the Carolina stickers. We'll throw that in with the Garrett stuff.
I'm glad you said that. I got to get me some more made. I'm glad you said that.
You mind, sir, if I throw in a sticker?
Heck.
As soon as I tear them off this paper. That's not going well. People send me stuff and they wrap it like Menardo's going to lose it. But, they're probably right. So All right, we will do a Garrett package with some stickers from Dig in the Carolinas. Okay, that'll work. Let's do another duck race. Did anybody come in? Oh, Mark Henninger. Mark, I may have missed you, so thank you for telling me that. So let me get Mark in there.
What's up, man? BC Treasure Trails in the house.
There we go. All right, let me get Mark in there.
There was one other name. John Donaldson.
Oh, yep.
John Donaldson.
John D. Okay. Anybody else there, Jeremy? Oh, Epic Adventures.
Yeah, Epic Adventures. Very nice. What's happening? Epic. Dog is my
Adventures. Ah, Mr. Nathan. Dog is my co-pirate. Metal detecting Montana.
It's in the ground. That's so creative. Relic hunting in Montana. My cousin's living in Montana.
He's got a beautiful place out there. You ought to see some of his videos when it's all covered in snow. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Dog is my co-pirate.
Yeah, he was one of my first 10 subscribers.
Really?
Yep, that guy holds a special place because he supported me when I was digging up pool tabs using my iPad to film.
I remember you telling me that yesterday on the way home. Digging up Lincolns and pop tops.
Yeah, he is right. I've already lost it for sure. Okay. All right. Yep. Okay. We got John Donaldson in there. We got Epic Adventures. We got Mark in there. Mikey's here. Archaeology Mikey. Mikey, I went to a coin show yesterday, a local coin show, and I picked up a whole bunch of folders and brochures for upcoming coin shows. And there is a big one this fall, again, and over in the Orlando area that I'm going to try and make very much. So hopefully we can get together over there, Mikey. So let me put Mikey in there.
If Thunder Bleepers had him a live show, it'd be over in a couple seconds.
We'd have to get him to pace himself, you know.
God bless. That dude's something else. I'm telling you, I cannot get over how fast he was.
Little dirt diggers, Miss Emily's here. We got to put little dirt diggers in. Boom! Now we got the squeak and the little dirt. Okay, why can't I get that off my screen? There we go. Okay, I'm pretty sure I still had Patty D in here, even though she took a break.
Yeah.
Yep, she's in here. All right, what do we got in the room? We got 47. Yep, we're caught up, guys. We got 47 in here. Boom. And let's hit shuffle characters. And let's add them to the stream. Look at that. We're doing this stuff like we know what the hell we're doing.
No.
I know. Don't tell nobody, right? Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Scotty Jordan. What's up, Scotty Jordan?
Oh, I gotta get. Let me get the comment off here.
J. Paul Swift's out in the league.
There we go. All righty. Look at that. High Tones Drifter. Mr. Jeff's way out there in front, but he's fading. Fox in the ground. Marty V. I hope everybody sees their names this time, guys. But we're going to do a sticker pack and a Garrett Tchotchke gifts pack. And then around 11:10, we'll do our last one.
Looter 8 Treasure Hunter. What's happening, man? You'll know one I see all the time.
Oh, Olin B's out there. Mikey, Brockton. Everything Treasure's fading. Just Be Cool. Oh, Just Be Cool's fading. Olin's fading. Mikey's fading. Here comes Brooklyn. Here comes Patty D. Uh-oh, is it going to be Patty D?
Patty D.
It's going to be
Patty
D.
Congrats, Patty D. She stole it.
Stole it the last second.
Didn't. That's awesome.
Digging with Squeak
Kimberly
was second, and Kimberly C was third. So,
Yeah, Digging with Squeak would have got it. Yep.
so Patty Disharoon.
Hope y'all been doing good too. Squeak.
I did mail out 3 prize packs this week.
Congratulations, Pat.
All right. Well, obviously for Corey, I'll hand deliver his to him in Clearwater. Patty Disharoon, I'm going to send my email to you right now. And there you go, ma'am. Just email me your address, and I will get your little prize pack right off to you this week. I'm trying to get caught up, guys. I have to get with Mr. Brockton. I've got one that's really, really late. I'm going to try and get squared away with Mr. Brockton this week so I can get her prizes off to her.
Little Dirt
So,
Diggers.
Mississippi Mary, good morning. Great seeing you. Oh, hey, let's get the race off.
Mississippi.
Get these 2 ugly guys back up on the screen.
How y'all doing?
There we go, guys. Boom. Hey, 52 people. Wow. Wow, guys. And what are we at for likes? We are at
Get them likes.
as soon as my computer refreshes. That other computer. That's why I use my laptop. My PC just I have too much crap in it. All right, we have.
That's a good crowd.
It is a good crowd. Some great names are here this morning. I appreciate Lou popping in. I appreciate Nathan popping in. 54 likes. Thank you, Kathy. Looter 8's here.
Yeah.
Welcome, Looter 8.
Yes, and what's happening, Patty? Congratulations. I got you. I got it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
I don't know why I've got 4 Menardo pages open, but I'm afraid to click one of them because I'll just disappear. I know I will. Oh, come on, computer. Yeah, we're not going to. We'll just rely on you guys, so.
It's Jim Steele. What's that, man? Oh,
There we go. We got rid of one of them. Boom. Okay. Wow, it's great seeing all these channels here this morning, guys.
It is.
Marlon's stream at 11:30. He says it's going to be an open conversation stream, and they're going to talk about what everybody's spring detecting plans are. And as Jeremy knows from being down here in Florida this week on vacation, we are in full swing, including the beaches,
God.
sir.
That was wild yesterday. I'm telling you, it was wild. So I got there about 11:30, and then I expected them to dwindle away probably 1:30, 2 o'clock. They was there till 5 o'clock, man.
They are.
5, 6. It was insane.
So did you finally find your car?
Yeah. Yeah. Finally found my car. Yeah, I got lost.
Yeah, Jeremy was like going to Disney World. He forgot where he parked his car in the goofy aisle there, folks. Okay.
I walked. What it was, I'd actually parked closer to it than I thought I did. So I walked way further than I was even supposed to. Yeah, totally embarrassing. I was walking down that strip.
Thank you very much.
Walking down the strip with all them young cats all everywhere, cruising and everything on my metal detector on my shoulder and my big scoop dragging it down the road.
You're a professional, sir.
You dang right.
Oh,
No, I had a good time, Rob. I had a really good
yeah. Yeah. $120 in parking later. Absolutely.
time. That's how much I paid yesterday. I couldn't believe it. That's how much I paid. That's how much was on my credit card. 120.
No, there's
Swear to
no
God.
way.
I swear to God, I parked underneath the first big hotel on the other side of the pier, and they let me go underneath the hotel and then out straight out like there's a little block out there in the underneath the sun where you park. $120. Swear to God.
Holy crap.
Swear to God. It's a good thing I had credit card because that's the only thing they took.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. 120 exactly. But I had a ball.
Wow. Little Dirt Digger says they're going back to the 1850 house today. I'm excited. Well, yeah, I would be too.
Shoot, yeah.
I'm also going to put my magnet down a well. Now, that would be cool too. I hope you film that too.
Who's going to that house? 1850?
Little Dirt Digger.
Little Dirt Diggers. Good luck. Good luck.
Messy holes in here. James and Rebecca.
Messy
Hi,
hole in
guys.
here.
Welcome. Kay's going to go up to the house and knock on the door. Kay, you can only get two answers, yes or no. I recently knocked on the two biggest houses in the town south of us here. There are two old houses with the two biggest yards. I got a no on one from a guy who said you'd never find anything in the yard, and I wasn't going to sit there and argue with him because that yard will be loaded. And another lady was a no that when I showed her the Indian, I took off her curb strip. She changed that no to a yes. So I recently got something put in a museum in that town, which is a story for another day, but I will probably be taking that article from that little museum and
It's Robert Messy hole. It is.
showing her that I found something. So Grandma Kelly, welcome. So hopefully I can get that note maybe changed into a we need Rob's secret parking spot. Hey, I had city employees calling me over, said, sir, take my spot. He actually held his spot till we could get parked. So we had no.
What's happening?
But if you saw, Jeremy, when Corey came out, he got there about an hour and a half after us. You see he was parked on that same side street with us because right around 8:30 at dark, that side street clears out.
Yeah.
And that's a good place to park. If you also get there at 7:30 in the morning, that also is a good place to park.
Man, yeah, he said St. Pete was also free. He said I didn't know if it was free during the day, but yeah, he said he was going because it's free parking. I couldn't go with you last night, Corey. Man, dang it, I couldn't.
Yeah, we just played phone tag all day yesterday.
God bless, didn't we?
Well, I wasn't planning on going. Denise asked me to do a couple of things around the house, and I wasn't planning on going. Then Howard called, or I saw the text from Howard that we had this lost gold ring. And I texted him. I said, "Are you going down?" He goes, "No, he's a realtor." He said, "I'm heading to a closing." And I said, "You got anybody else can go?" And he goes, "Well, we got a couple guys that can go probably tomorrow." And I'm like, man, I don't want some just detectorist walking down the beach that doesn't know anything about this ring to grab it, and then this guy's ring's gone forever. So I said, Howard, I'll get down there today. And the guy was able to meet me out there at the beach, and I'll tell you something. He did every time I was doing a row in the water, I would look up. He was standing in the wet sand. He goes, "You're right there. I'm telling you guys, you're right in the spot." And then he says, he waited with me about a half hour. Then he says, "I got to take off. I got an appointment." And I did like another 2 rows right after he left, and boom, I found the ring.
He said it was an Irish ring, or he's Irish.
He might be Irish too, but it had the little Irish knots all around the outside of it.
Darn, they didn't got me wanting to go to 1850's house.
That's all you're thinking about, aren't you?
They got me wanting to go.
Why Gold sent a picture of his gold? Oh, look at that in the pan. Guys, for those that don't pan for gold, that is an incredible day, guys. That is just awesome. Look at that gold. Rob probably had to break up a lot of rocks for that. That is an outstanding day of panning gold. Wow, Rob. Congratulations, Y Golds. Wow. That That's a bucket list dream of mine, guys, to do that one day. It really is.
Brought to
So-
the back picture. What's that going to do?
I don't know why our names disappeared off.
What is it?
Oh, it's showing on the thing there. It says Menardo, Rob, and Jeremy, but when I pull up, it doesn't have our names on it. I don't know. I don't know how to do this.
Hey, Grandma Kelly.
I'm happy. Brockton says, Rob, can you let everyone know that I will be live tonight at 7:30? Yes, sir, I can, guys, on Sunday nights now. I think this will be the third week. Mr. Brockton is going live on Sunday evenings. I was in his chat last Sunday night, guys. It is a high-powered, fun, exciting chat. You guys know that Mr. Brockton is not one for a loss of words, so he will keep everybody entertained and a lot of interaction. And his wrist is just getting better, guys, to where he can start ready to get out there. So he's fired up, folks. So, yeah, check out Mr. Brockton tonight. Brockton Magnet Fixers. Check out Sean at 7:30 p.m. tonight. I sound like a game show host, don't I?
Yes, you do, Rob. Tell them what
See,
we'll
there
be
you
doing.
go. There you go. Corey says after 8 p.m., free parking. I've parked in the lot next to the fire station that says this lot closes at 11 p.m. And I've come back to my car at 3:30 in the morning, and nobody's bothered. It just sits there. So I'll show you. If I get a chance, I'll show you that was.
Good luck,
They
little
better
turkey.
wash and wax for those rates. That had to be through the private hotel, Corey. That's who had to check when you check your credit card bill, see if that's through a hotel name, because that's not what the city charges. That had to be when you went through that hotel. That had to be their private lot, and they had to slam you for that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think that's what it was. It said beach, public beach parking, but it was through. I went directly underneath the hotel and through
Yeah,
that
because
little sun parking lot.
Susie
Yeah, they got.
says, does anybody know Edwin Smith or Trixie Lee? That's an interesting name, Trixie Lee. Please tell them they need to contact me with emailing addresses so the packages or before their prizes go back. Wow, still from Christmas. Wow. Yeah, Susie, I think you've given them more than adequate time. I'm having a donut for breakfast. Well, see, Mikey, when you're a young guy, you could do that stuff. When you get to my age and you go to Krispy Kreme at General Dig Hole and you eat a dozen donuts while you're driving home, that's not good. That's not good. Wow, seeded quarter, K. Officially my oldest coin found here in Texas, 1854. Congratulations, K. That beats my oldest coin by 45 years.
Seated. I guess it's seated.
Yep.
Yep.
Fox on the ground says, I wish the painting here where I'm at was that good. Wow, he does that every day, he says. That is awesome. Randy says it's the banner. Oh, well, now they're back on there now where it says, oh, because when I put, okay. Thank you, Randy.
Grandma Kelly is digging up the Carolinas.
Trevor Thompson says, who's going detecting today? I don't know if I am. Mikey has a
digging up the
donut.
Carolinas, Grandma Kelly. Clean life.
I know Jeremy's ready at the drop of a button.
Okay, but I would take off right now. You know it.
Denise is like, you keep telling me you're going to take a week off, and then I turn around every time you're some new guy's in town.
Yeah.
JP, thank you. You and Randy were trying to explain that to me. I didn't realize that. Brockton is funny, J. Paul. Have a great day. Just want to stop by while I'm going digging. Well, you have fun on that 1850s property, Emily. You do well there.
1895. That's still good, Kimberly. Anything in 1800s.
Yeah, Kimberly's on a great property right now. That's right, Kay. I agree with Kay there. Jim Steele, if I ate a dozen donuts, I would pass out in the sugar rush. Well, Jim, it kept me awake on that drive home from Tallahassee, that's for sure. I forced us to keep 3 donuts in the box so we could give them to Denise when we got home.
Kimberly, I'm in the bedroom right now. I was on a golf course, but they were chasing a armadillo outside, and a dog got loose, and the neighbor was cussing a little bit, so I had to come in here in the.
I think she means where you at location. He's in San
Oh,
Antonio, Kimberly.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't need to know if you're under the covers, Jeremy, okay?
Oh, sorry. No, yeah. I'm San Antonio, Florida.
It's near Dade City, Kimberly, which is the east side of our county. He's on the far east side of our county. So
Yeah, you said it was in the same county as yours, right?
it is the same county. Our county is a very long, it's pretty depth too, but it's very, very long. Whereas like when you go to Clearwater Beach, the county below us, it's that long, narrow county on the water because they've got the intercoastal waterway and the Gulf of Mexico. So that is the narrowest county we have. And like I was telling you, we were driving home, it is also the most densely populated county per square mile because you can see all those high rises down there that those people are in. I'm back. That's right, Lou. We put you in for a duck race. It's okay. Yeah, guys, Lou does some great beach hunts too.
Texas. Yeah, you out there.
But hopefully it's starting to warm up for everybody out there that they can start getting out. And that's what Marlon's going to be talking about on his stream. Obviously, we're in full swing down here in Florida and Georgia. It was great weather up there. He's an hour away from me, Rob. Wow, Tom. Okay, so it is a little closer to you because you're about an hour and 20 minutes away from me. There's a Jeff Foxworthy joke somewhere in that armadillo story. Yes, there is.
Hey, man, it was something else.
Yes, Sean, he is right next to St. Leo College. That is absolutely correct, Sean. Susie says, I had that old detector out yesterday trying to figure it out. May go back to the same place at my simplex. Yeah, Susie, see if it finds something your older detector didn't find. Warming a little too much here in Florida so soon. You got that right, Kimberly. It was 87 on the beach yesterday.
I stayed in the water the entire day. I went all the way underneath.
I will send Brockton your phone number, Jeremy.
Kill her. Send it to him. Anybody else in here for that matter.
Miss Carla Ainsworth, where are you at, ma'am?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Yep,
digging
okay,
that.
there's a San Antonio in Florida too, but it ain't the size of San Antonio in Texas. It's a little sleepy village of a couple hundred people, okay? There's still snow and ice still by me, and the weather's cold and right now. See, J. Paul, ask Jeremy. He's down here from the Carolinas. He's loving our weather right now.
It's awesome. It is. It's awesome. I had a hoodie on when we got into Florida State when we come over to, we filled up full of gas. I had to change that quick.
I had to keep convincing General Dickel. I'm like, why are you wearing that jacket? He's like, I don't know. It's hot out
I
there.
would have seen that dude in full camouflage and dressed up and get out of here.
I couldn't door knock. God love the guy. I couldn't door knock because all he brought to dig in was camouflage. And I'm out there doing door knock, and he's out there. And I'm like, they're going to think I brought Rambo to tear up their yard or something.
I don't know if I'd have shook his hand or saluted him.
I know. He looked like he was ready to go to report to the Weekend Warrior.
Yeah, that'd been rough.
2 here right now. Okay. Miss Carla says she's in Iowa. Probably pretty cold out there. You got that right, Bill. Krispy Kreme were the food of the gods. We took Jeff there. Pat saw the sign that said hot and fresh. Charlie turned the car right in, and we got them right out of the oven. And I thought Jeff was just going to pass out. He was like, oh, my God. He had never had a Krispy Kreme before.
I got a coffee cup, y'all. That's really why I keep getting off of camera. There's a certain name brand on it, and I didn't want to get Rob's channel kicked off for.
That's right. If they ain't paying me, you don't show it.
Yeah, I didn't want that.
Rob says when it hits 105 degrees in Arizona, I'm going to stop mining and head back to the beaches in Southern Cal. That's so true. I mean, it's not even hot here yet. It's warm, but it's not even super hot. Because
No,
in
the
August and
humidity's
September,
up.
when Dalton and I are dying out there, I got to go to the beach and I'll spend 3-4 hours in the water just to stay cool. And it also does very well on my knees too, staying in that deep of water. It takes the weight off my knees.
Humidity wasn't bad at all.
No, it was not. It was a very comfortable day out there.
At the night, I'm telling you, that's the prettiest night I've ever.
Yeah, it was that was gorgeous.
It was.
And I still don't know what those 2 UFOs were. So
I do. Yeah, you got me. I don't know. Is there
we
1
kept
minute?
going. We were looking at him. Me, Jeremy, and Corey were going, What are those? I go, that's, I'm pretty sure that's Venus. And then about 10 minutes later, we looked up and one of them went, Venus just disappeared, Rob.
Gone, completely gone.
And then when it popped back up, it went lateral. It went lateral across the sky and went right behind the hotels. And I was like, nah, we're not telling anybody about this.
Corey texted me all day. He was just doing a little text all day yesterday about that. I was laughing with it.
35 in northern Michigan. We're having a heat wave. 40 here now, but it's supposed to be in the 60s. That's perfect digging weather. Kay says, I'm an Iowa girl forever. Marty says he's next to Iowa. There you go. Randy says he's heading to Greenville, South Carolina for work this week. That man is one traveling fool. I'm telling you.
You'll be in the back door, Randy.
Randy, I hope your company puts your travel card in your name, because you'd be racking up some points. I have a buddy, my old partner at the police department is a pilot now. He is a training captain, senior training captain from Bombardier Air. He flies private Lear jets around. He flies millionaires around in Lear jets. So his company gives him a hotel card and a food and expenses card for his travel. So when he flies somebody somewhere, he has to get a hotel room and be ready for them to pick them up when they're going again. But the company puts the hotel and his travel room in his name. So he gets all the hotel points. He gets all the flight points when he's got to take a commercial flight back to their home base with the jet. So every year he can go 2 weeks anywhere around the world, and he's got enough travel mileage and hotel mileage where all his stays are free, and he travels around the world. He went to Italy one year. He went to Hawaii another year. So Randy, I hope your travel card's in your name, buddy.
Let your 4-year-old hit you with that ball, Joe.
Oh, Jay Paul says it's been years since I had a Krispy Kreme. They closed the one. Mary, I feel for you, hun, because I've been to 3 chiropractors this month. My 2 regular guys and Denise's guy, who's real close around the corner here, and they're all good chiropractors, and they do a good job on my neck and my upper back. But none of them can get that pelvis of mine to pop into the joint the way it's supposed to. So when I walk, it just rubs against my sciatic nerve, and it just kills me. And I don't like talking about it because we all have our aches and pains. And but I have learned real quick, if your knees hurt, it makes life tough.
Randy, bring your detector. You'll be at my back door, dude. I'm serious. I am literally on the line of South Carolina and Spartanburg and Greenville County. I'm literally on the line. Bring it. I'll take you some old places.
Joe says, I've been listening playing dodgeball with my 4-year-old, and I'm winning. I would hope so, Joe.
I told him, I said, let that boy hit you with that ball.
Yes, it's not water. It's it is water. He says water.
Water.
Gotta park the car. And I say park the car. It's that's my one Baltimore word, guys, is water. WARTER or WARDER.
Car. Yeah. Car.
When I was working at Disney, I used to walk up to people and say, "You're from Baltimore or Philly, aren't you?" And they go, well, how do you know that? And I'm like, because your accent. They go, we don't have an accent. I go, yeah, you do. Baltimore, Philly has a very specific accent. It's putting the R in things.
Mississippi.
I used to live there 3 years ago near Greenville.
Cedar Rapids. Where's it? Let's see. Oh, it must be.
Oh, Randy says, I have millions of hotel and airline miles. Good for you, Randy. So your travel card is in your name. That is awesome, Randy.
What's that in Rocky Mountain?
Is he married? Actually, no, Don. He's not married. He's a lifelong bachelor. He lives life on his terms. like I say, he put 10 years, he rose to the highest civilian position in our police department had. And then he decided he wanted to be on the certified side. So the department sent him to a police academy. And
Yeah,
then he
Myrtle.
worked his way up to sergeant. And then he decided he started taking flying lessons. I used to go flying with him. And then he got his license. And then he got his jet aircraft license. And he got hired by Bombardier as a first officer. And he worked up to captain. Then he worked up to training captain. And now he's their senior training captain for the Bombardier fleet based out of Texas. So Kay, he's in Texas, girl.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach. That's the place to go. That's the place to vacation in South Carolina.
Good morning, Rob number 3. Moving back to Michigan sometime this year, even if I have to hire 10 of you to help me. LOL. I know, Susie. I know you're trying to get back there. It's Wash or what's Wash? I can't even say Wash. It just comes out Wash.
Warsh.
Yeah, Wash the car. It's
Warsh.
when I was little, when I was a kid, Jeremy, I thought water was spelled Warter. I really did.
Oh my God. Well, I just did wash. Yeah, just wash. Come on.
See, that was another thing. When we left Maryland, when we left Baltimore, there was 2 things they did not have down here. They did not have Tasty Cakes down here. It took years for Tasty Cakes to get to Florida, and they still don't have the full lineup of Tasty Cakes they had in Maryland. And they don't have Utz potato chips down here, UTZ. We have Utz pretzels have made it down, but for some reason, Utz potato chips in the big 5-gallon, 10-gallon tin, whatever they were in. Yeah, so the folks from the upper East Coast would know Utz potato chips. Coffee. Yeah, that's a Brooklyn. Miss Myrtle Beach. I used to go to the Spartanburg games. There you go, Brockton.
Yeah.
Carlos says I'm 35 miles from Cedar Rapids. Wow, everybody knows where everybody's at. Coors Light beer is beer that's been drank once already. That's hilarious, Bill. I was asking for a friend. Sure, Don. Wink, wink, wink. That's right. That's called recycled, Jim says.
Oh, he flew planes. Yeah, I don't know.
No. I just when my partner at the police department was trying to get enough hours to get his next license up, he would rent Cessnas. Now we're in the Clearwater area, so he would go down to the Clearwater Air Park and rent a Cessna, and then we would fly over to Orlando, which is about maybe a 45-minute to an hour flight in the Cessna, and then he would land the plane there. And then the way they work it with private pilots, this is really cool. When you go to a small airport, you walk into a little hangar or a little office and you hand them the keys to your plane, and then they have an on-site rental car, and then they would hand you the keys to the rental car from the airport, and then we would go have lunch at some nice burger place or something in Orlando. We'd come back, he'd hand him the keys to the rental car, they'd hand him his keys to his plane back, we'd fire up the plane and fly back. So he actually used to fly. We had a bunch of officers that went to a seminar in Key West, and he actually showed the department it'd be cheaper for him to fly them there, and they were able to take their spouses in I think he had a 6 or 8 seater plane, and he flew all the guys down to their seminar down in Key West. But yeah, I used to fly with him all the time. I don't like flying. I'm not a big flyer. I think every commercial airplane is going to crash every time I get in it. But when I fly in those little Cessnas with him or the little 2-engine planes, I felt perfectly comfortable sitting there next to him. And he was such a safe guy. When he had his visual only, we'd be flying and he'd come up to a cloud and he'd have to go around it. And I go, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "I only have my visual rating. I don't have an instrument rating yet." And I'm like, "Well, there's no cloud police up here. Just fly through the cloud." And he'd be like, "Nope, I'm not rated to fly through the cloud." So he would fly around the clouds. He was a super safe guy, unlike me, which is why they don't give me a pilot's license.
They was doing them parachute things yesterday, driving them behind the boat and letting them go way up in the air yesterday. It was going this high, really high. Down
What's
there
a tasty cake? Fox on the Ground, I will have some tasty cakes here for you next week, and we will do a tasty cake tasting sampling for you folks here next week with my coffee. So it's if you're familiar with Entenmann's, they're different than Entenmann's. They're different than moon pies. They're different than ho-hos, but they're a snack cake, and they get all different flavors. We will have tasty cakes here next week, Fox on the Ground. Rob, look for a product called Sacro Wedgie. If you sleep on it, it may help. Okay. Rob said he was a pilot for 20 years, haven't flown in a few years. Yeah, I'm dying to get to Texas and see my buddy Steve. I haven't seen him in so many years. What does Coors Light and sex on a canoe have in common? Both are effing close to Oh my God.
God, Rob, you turned red. You about
I do.
exploded.
Yeah.
You just got red, really red.
Patty, I recycle all the metal I find metal detecting, every single bit of it, and then I put it right into my gas tank to help with my gas. The guys in our club, when we go to our meetings and they display the stuff, we have one category for miscellaneous, which is basically trash. And I'd see the guy throwing away all their brass and all their bullet casings. And I'm like, why are you guys throwing away all your brass? And they go, well, the recycling place down here doesn't let you bring in spent brass. And I go, oh, no. Give me every single one of your spent brass casings. The recycling place up at Highway has a special category just for brass. And guys, it doesn't matter how rusty a piece of metal, what bottle caps, my recycling place takes everything, guys. I usually walk out of there with between $20 and $40. So, of course, the $20 used to be a tank of gas. Now it's less than half a tank of gas. Patty, have a great day. Thanks for being here.
See you, CGQ.
Thank you, Kay. I'm going to try and give you a call later, Kay. Rob, they have Utz chips at Harvey's Groceries. I get the crab chips. Yeah, that's probably going to be the ones with the Old Bay seasoning. That's something they didn't have down here when we moved down here either, was Old Bay seasoning. Susie, get out there and hunt, and don't forget, everybody come to the Low Dough Coin Collecting Show tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Bye. Folks, check out Susie's Low Dough Collecting. I'm so happy she's able to do those again now. That's great, Susie. Take care. I find Utz at the Dollar Tree here in Virginia and Tasty Cakes rock. There you go, Susie. I'm going to have to go see if we got any Utz. Used to make Jolly Ranchers cameras in Denver. You could smell the flavor they're making today. They closed in the 90s. Wow. Mr. Mayor's back. Marlon, we're going to do one more duck race before we turn it over to you, sir. Trevor says, everybody get out there and dig up some great stuff today. That's there you go. I know Jeremy's going to. No matter where he goes, I know he's going to do something. Rose says, I fly about as often as a penguin. That's about me too, Ro. I have not flown. I think I've flown once in 20 years. I had to go to my cousin's funeral about, I don't know, 8-10 years ago. Hey, D, are you in here? That would be no. Yeah, I think my cousin passed away about 10 years ago, and I was flying home from Maryland from his funeral, and Southwest made an announcement that they overbooked the flight by 5 people, and I was 6th in line, but the guy in front of me did not have a boarding pass, so they would not let him bump because he had not gotten his own boarding pass. So I wound up being the 5th person, and they said, sir, we have another flight in 3 hours, and if you agree to get knocked off this flight, we will give you 2 free tickets for 2 people anywhere Southwest flies. I called Denise up. I said, just come to the airport. 3 hours later, got out my iPad, started playing solitaire, and Denise and I, the next year, we used those 2 free tickets to go to Las Vegas for the first time ever in our life. So, Brooklyn, we'll see you on Marlins, buddy. I'd rather fly than drive or taking Greyhound bus. It's quicker and cheaper. I'll tell you, Robert, General Dighole, High Tones Drifter, Jeff, he got his plane ticket here for under $600. It was like $550 American from Austria near Vienna. He flew to Paris, and then from Paris to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta to Florida, all for under $600 round trip.
Wow.
You can't beat that with a stick.
No. Well, that sounds good. I mean, I don't know.
It sounds awesome. And he was on Delta. He was on, it wasn't one of these like super budget where you're sitting on a plastic chair, Oh, Kimberly, I'm just the opposite. I love long trips in the car. I fly and drive anywhere. It makes no difference. I see Denise wants to get to the destination. She wants to fly, get there, do what we're doing in Vegas. Not me. I think driving's half the experience, especially if you start taking the back roads.
I like driving too.
All right, let me pull up.
I don't like driving in the tires, but I like driving.
Well, yeah, you like driving unless something happens to the car. That's never good.
God, it was a bad thing. We was just halfway here. I just knew we was gonna have to turn around and go back home. I was, oh my God, I ain't gonna get to go to the beach.
Yeah, I was glad your car was okay. Well, I mean, mechanically at least.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to participants. Okay. So we'll go to the duck race channel. And guys, this last duck race, I just got this yesterday. We got a $1 star note. We're going to do a $1 star note for the duck race. I don't think it's a special bill besides the star note. Okay, race again. Yes. Edit list of names. Okay, so let's see who had to leave. Susie had to go. That person's not here. That person's not here. All right. Alrighty, guys, just adjusting this list, so we'll get this done, get everybody in here the race. Gotta add Grandma Kelly.
Metal detecting. What's that?
Did I have Trevor in this one? I don't think I had Trevor because I don't think Trevor was here earlier. Nope, we get to add Trevor. And Miss Mary. There we go. I like it because Mississippi Mary, I can abbreviate it Miss Mary and just still be calling her name. And believe Looter 8 I did not have in there.
Las Vegas is duck race. Jessica Palm's still here.
All right, guys, I'm not going to delete all the people that I do or don't know are in here for sure. Okay, a few more people must have said hi because my list of people in the room just went way up. We have 38 watching now. I have 49 in the room, which means I have 11 people that have left. That's fine. If they're not in the room, guys, we will do another race till somebody that's in the room wins the race. So let's do that. We've got 11:06. We got enough time to run a second race if that person's not in here. Shuffle characters. Put them in the Zoom. Yeah, okay, Pat. Put them in the stream. We have that going. And 3, 2, 1. And there we go.
A bunch of ducks in here.
There's lots of ducks. We had 70 ducks in here one time.
God.
That was a crowded river, let me tell you. So as again, guys, if the person who wins is not in the room, we will run another ducky race, and I will take that person out. Okay, duck race 3.
Still on now. Happy Air's up.
$20 seconds to go. Javier's in the front. Let's see if he stays there. 14 seconds. Trevor's right behind him with the cosmonaut helmet on. Oh, Javier's slowly fading. Here comes Corey again. Here comes Bob. I don't know if Bob's still here.
Oh
It's gonna
man,
be Bob
Bob.
Mazzoli. Let's see if Bob is in the stream. Is Bob here? If Bob's not here, we'll run another one real quick. We'll give Bob 30 seconds to see if he's here. Why are we still hearing ducks? Because I left it running.
Okay, I'm glad that's you too. I was like, dang. I know my head's not got still ducks in it.
Bob, is Bob here? Why was Trevor second on that one? Yes, Trevor was second on that one. Trevor, send me your address. We'll figure something out. But we'll still run another duck race.
Yeah, congrats, Bob.
Okay. Bob hasn't come in?
Yeah. Oh no, huh? I ain't seen him yet. I just said congrats just in case he hasn't said anything yet. I don't see nothing. What about Bob? Papa Rouse said.
Yeah, what about Bob?
I love it, mate. No Bob, Kimberly said.
All right, Bob has been deleted. Okay, let's delete that person. Okay, we still have quite a bit of people here. 34. Fantastic, guys. Thank you very much.
A lot of people.
All right, let's run one more of these. We have 20 minutes till Marlin stream. We'll run one more. I guess we could put it in the stream, couldn't we? And shuffle characters.
Didn't see our duck epic adventure says.
And there we go with another duck race. Trevor, I'll put my email up. We'll get you something out, buddy. Boom, there you go. Wow, we got a crowded race here. And since it's it's after 10 after, guys, if the person's not here for this one, we'll take the second place winner again, or whoever's in the room, and then we'll probably say our goodbyes and turn this over to Mr. Marlin. And Rob can get some breakfast. I haven't eaten yet, Jeremy.
Really? I get up
3 cups of coffee is going well, though.
Oh,
All right,
hey,
we got
man,
Weigold's, K, Mayor, and CZ. Oh, Marlin's fading in the Batman costume. K's fading, Weigold's fading, CZ kids there. Somebody's coming up in the strawberry. Grandma Kelly and
Uncle
Papa
Ralph.
Rouse. Is it going to be
Uncle Ralph
Papa
got it.
Rouse? It is Papa Rouse. I know Mr. Bill's here. He was
Uncle
just
Ralph's got
making
it.
comments. CZ Kid finished second. Olin finished third. There we go. Mr. Bill is the duck race winner. He is going to get the.
My nickname is Duck. Really? John Donald said his nickname is Duck.
Yeah, well, that didn't help him today, did it? Why was Bill's duck Donald Trump? No, that's the old. Who was Bush's vice president?
But
The guy that shot the guy hunting. Dick Cheney. That's the Bill's the Dick Cheney duck right there. Oh, well, congratulations, Bill. So
Gabe Stark. I hadn't seen him. What's up, man?
the Viking helmet didn't help. Yeah. Did you find anything? Hey, welcome. Well, guys, it's already 11:15. Marlin stream starts in about. How come my light faded? I'm like in the shadows here. Jeremy looks perfect, by the way. It's like, hey, we saw Jeremy, and then there was a shadow of Rob. Thank you, Olin. Gabe Stark, just living the dream. There you go. That's what Denise's brother says, just living the dream. Jeremy's living it this week down here in Florida.
Sure am. Sure am. I'm doing it. Doing the big life.
John, thank you very much. Thanks for being here today, sir. All righty, guys. I'm going to go grab something to eat and get another cup of coffee. Mr. Marlin, Mayor Videos, guys. M-A-E-R, Mayor Videos, does his stream.
Everybody come check me out digging up Carolinas.
Do what, Jer?
I said, everybody come check me out digging up Carolinas.
There you go, man. There you go. He's going to have another video. He's going to have probably a couple of videos coming out from this trip, I'm sure.
Yep.
So check him out, guys. He had a big day on the beach the other night. He said he had a good day yesterday, too.
Sure did.
Maybe there'll be a few sights in the video, too. You never know. So, and I'll be publishing after Marlon's video my gold ring recovery and my find. So I'll be putting that out later today. And then I'll be doing the videos from Tallahassee with Jeff, Pat, and Charlie. All right, Jeremy, thanks for coming in with me today, buddy.
No problem, man. Thank you for having me, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, you can do this, man. This is doable.
I appreciate it. See y'all, everybody.
Right. Guys, thanks for coming in, guys. We'll see you next week, and we're going to have some tasty cakes here next week. All righty, guys. See you.